My name is Schlatt, and I am a very angry person. And if I don't get my anger out in a productive way, I get violent. So here are a bunch of things that don't matter one bit, but piss me off regardless. Number one, I hate walking behind women. Look, we're both trying to get home, right? It's late, it's dark out, we're all alone, and you're walking a little bit up there ahead of me. I'm probably not gonna kill you, but it feels like I am. Even to me, it feels like I'm about to do it. I don't know why. I mean, look, I'm big, right? I'm 6'3", I'm 250 pounds. I move in a generally unpredictable and erratic manner. And I know there's probably someone who would kill you in this situation, but I'm not gonna do it. I mean, it's got to the point where I feel the need to like cough or like drag my feet as I'm going just to make noise so that the other person doesn't like think I'm about to butcher them, because I'm not a threat. Right? I'm not a threat. I just seem like one sometimes. Hold on, boys, before we keep going. It's time for me to fulfill a contractual obligation. Today's video is sponsored by Opera GX, baby. Guess what? Your current browser sucks. Yeah, I see you over there with your boring old non-gaming browser that's hogging all your precious PC resources while you game. But lucky for you, with Opera GX's GX Control, you can precisely limit the amount of RAM and CPU your browser uses. Just look at this comparison. It's insane. And with GX mods, Opera GX is more customizable than any browser out there. You can personalize everything from the background music to custom sound effects when you type or open tabs to animated wallpapers, themes, and color schemes that you can all individually manage in the sidebar. There's thousands of unique mods for you to choose in the GX store, or you can just make one yourself. And I even have my own mod. That's right. With the official jschlatt mod installed, you'll see me staring at you and hear my beautiful voice screaming into your ears all day long. Isn't that just great? Who doesn't want more of me? You can click the link in the description to download Opera GX for free today. And with Opera's quick import tool, all your browsing data and extensions port over, just like that. Thanks again to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video, and enjoy. Number two, I hate when toilet paper pretends like there's more than there actually is. You ever been in a supermarket and you're just looking at the rolls? You need to get a couple rolls of paper towels, right? And you look at the packaging, and then you see like 4 rolls equals 8 rolls, plus 2 rolls equals 6 rolls, and then you look at it and there's like, what the fuck? There's 2. I'm trying to buy an 8-pack of toilet paper. What the fuck do you mean 8 equals 20? Why are we lying here? Why are we pretending like it's okay to lie about how many rolls is in the fucking bag? If the rolls are big, tell me they're big, motherfucker. Don't pretend like there's more than there are. Say the size, say 4 rolls, 4 big rolls. If they're big, say big. Don't say 4 equals 8. It's like if I said I had an 8-inch cock because my 2-inch chode had some circumference on it. Like, no, I'm still packing 2, baby. Deal with it. Number 3. I hate that elephants are still alive. Specifically, I'll expand on this thought. I hate the fact that elephants still roam this planet and woolly mammoths don't. Guys, let's be real. Let's be real with ourselves here. We objectively got the shittier one. There's no getting around it. We could have had this big, fuzzy, huggable, like so cute. You ever seen these things? But instead we're left with like the lump that they took off my grandma's ball sack last week. I don't Grandma? Anything you like about the elephant, the woolly mammoth just, it clears them on. Better tusks, better physique, it's bigger, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. I know there's people out there that probably really fuck with elephants, and I want to let you know that you're wrong. You're wrong. I mean, look at this poll on Twitter. Woolly mammoth swept, 80% woolly mammoth. I'll fucking strangle every one of those last things. It means we're bringing those beasts back. Number 4, where is Squilliam Fancy Son? No, seriously, genuine question. This is number 4 on my list. This ranks pretty high for me. Where is that blue motherfucker? SpongeBob's been around longer than I have, okay? And I can count on one hand the amount of appearances that Squilliam Fancy Son has had. He led to a top 10 episode of all time, the entire show. Remember that one where they were doing the marching band thing and they performed at the Super Bowl and then Squilliam fainted? Dude, that is a perfect character. Where is he? Name 2 other episodes with Squilliam in it. What, House Fancy? 1, 2, I can't think of another one. He's rich, he's iconic, he's hot. Everything Squidward is not, okay? That is a perfect antagonist for Squidward. Is there something wrong with them? Why doesn't Nickelodeon like Squilliam? Did something happen to Squilliam and we're just We're hiding it? Are they hiding something from us? Who's really been running the country for the past 4 years? I think it's about time we do something about it. This is the address of Viacom's headquarters, and this is their CEO. We're gonna write letters to him. We're all gonna get a pen and paper out, and we're gonna write actual letters. This one is probably gonna be the most controversial one on the list, but I don't care. I'm tired of pretending like these people who believe this deserve any kind of respect. Number 5, Celsius sucks. Europeans are a group of people I don't think about very often, mainly because they're completely irrelevant to me. But what pisses me off is that this group of people actually thinks that Celsius is a better measure of temperature than Fahrenheit. Like, actually, they will actually tell you straight-faced that Celsius is better. And look, I'll give you guys props. Some of your ideas are okay, right? Like the whole 100 centimeters in a meter, 1,000 meters in a kilometer, that shit makes sense. Most of the metric system, I'll hand it to you, we should be using that, right? Like, I still could not tell you how many feet are in a mile. It's like 5,200 something. But when we're talking about temperature, you guys lost, okay? You lost, and you can't bear to admit it. This scale makes so much more sense than this one does. It's not even close. And if I went into all the reasons why, we'd have a whole nother video on our hands. So I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna let you guys writhe in pain as you struggle with the fact that you're irrelevant and your civilization has risen and fallen and you're in a state of decline on the world scale. Come on. Europe, you're like a little museum for us. We just go to you and we look at your cute little cities. And maybe I will make that video one day. All right, listen, I'll promise you, I'll make the video on why Fahrenheit is better. But for now, just go fuck yourselves. Number 6, I hate foldable phones. I have never seen a single person in my entire life use one of these things. And I really, for my own mental health, I really hope I never have to. And I'm not talking about the ones like back in the day where you'd flip them open and like the keypad, I'm not talking about that because those made sense. I'm talking about the new ones, right? Where you flip it up and then it's like a full screen along it that had been bent in. Or God forbid, the one that opens sideways like a book. And then it's like a square. My brain cannot conjure a single use case for this that is more convenient than just using an actual phone. In some of the commercials for these things, they show the person watching a video on it, and it's 16 by 9 on the square. Dude. Okay, if you have one of these, be honest with yourself, okay? You're a boring person, and you thought that spending $2,000 on a phone would make you less boring because it folds in half. And you probably don't even use it. It probably is more annoying to you than actually having a regular phone would be. But you gotta commit now, because the thing is $2,000 fucking dollars. If you're watching this video today on a screen that has been folded out, maybe even twice, and there's creases all over my face and the reflections, like you can barely even see the screen right, just know that you're a sucker and we're all laughing at you. Number 7, how are you allergic to peanuts? Cut the music. How are you as a man deathly allergic to peanuts? Like, it's a nut. It's a tiny little thing. It grows on a little tree. Like, is this not nature's way of trying to like weed out the weak? Like we're taking out the trash with us? If you eat a peanut and you keel over and die? Is that not natural selection at this point? Don't we believe in biology, fellas? All I'm saying is that if a tiny little peanut is enough to kill you, maybe it should. Number 8, when vloggers set up a camera and then pretend to walk away from it. I love this one, and this one is about to get so petty. I cannot stand it when I'm watching a video and there's a shot of whoever's making the video like walking from left to right or somewhere else. And it's like, they're the only one there making the video. In my head, I'm like, bro, you have to get the camera. You have to pick it back up. We know your ass isn't actually going. Then you actually have to go where you're walking. It takes me out of the video instantly, and I think I respect you less as a person if you do it. I'm just gonna say it. Like, especially if you're a vlogger, right? Because that's a genre where it's all about authenticity. And I get that it just looks like a cool shot and you're not like actually trying to trick anybody, but I can't stop thinking about you speed walking back to the camera to pick it up. And even worse is when they're like, they place the camera inside a different room. They open the door and they go, wow. Number 9, how are lumber shortages real? A couple years ago, everyone was talking about this lumber shortage, about how it's so hard to build houses now because there's no lumber. Oh, we're out of lumber. There's a shortage of lumber. What? What do you mean? Lumber shortage? Lumber. Wood? Wood. Like from a tree. What the fuck do you mean lumber shortage? How is this a real thing? Everywhere I look. Everywhere I look, you know what I see? Fucking trees. How many trees do you think there are in the world? Guess. I'll put a timer on the screen. How many trees do you think there are? 3 billion? Like 30 billion? 500 billion trees? No. 3 trillion. Trillion with a T. You are not telling me that we are short on wood, okay? That's bullshit and we both know it. Walk 10 steps in any direction on earth and start fucking chopping, buddy, okay? I do not want to hear anyone bitch about a lumber shortage again in my life. Number 10, I hate paper straws. These things are ridiculous, guys, right? Are we all on the same page on this one? Or am I fucking insane? If you're a restaurant owner or like you own a coffee shop, right? And you have a modicum of respect for your customers, you are not giving them a paper straw in their drink. And in some states, single-use plastics are like illegal now, or like they're on their way out. And I get it. Our lawmakers like to pretend that they give a fuck about anything by passing stupid fucking laws like this that make every day of my life miserable, while they do nothing about people like Taylor Swift dumping 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every year. I'm tired of it. I will personally see to it that every turtle goes extinct before you catch me sucking anything out of a paper straw. Because by the end of the drink, half the drink is the straw. It melts into the drink. Like, how did we come up with this? This is ridiculous. And that'll do it. That is everything in the world that pisses me off. This ever becomes like a series where it's like a part 2 and you click through this one, you're at the end now, okay? I'm not even gonna link anything here. There's no links here. No links here. This video ends and you're going back to work. We know you gotta finish that project. Stop being a fucking pussy about it.